you another video, hopefully entertaining. I'm gonna bring up a few more things that I kind of didn't get to bring up from the last video from Gamergate. This time it's, like I said, a lot more things would be added. People will be able to say more. The person that put the whole Sweet Baby Inc. curator list together, Caboodus, I finally got to hear a little bit more about him on a few podcasts that he's been on, hearing and reading about his tweets, seeing the posts that have been scrutinized, and obviously the journalists and mainstream media coming after him, all for not wanting DEI in video games. And I think that seems pretty normal for most people to think about, right? But yeah, so we're gonna get into all that and more, and how the government is also starting to call some gamers radicalized. We'll get into that more in just a little bit, if you don't mind. Like, subscribe, gives a video a lot more boost, and maybe we can, make more videos and spread the word about what's going on here in the gaming industry. So for today, we got this here to pull up from Bounding into Comics. U.S. government-funded nonprofit Take This responds to Sweet Baby Inc.'s backlash by calling on video game industry to clearly and unequivocally denounce Gamergate, which, last time this was started was because of things like Anita Sarkeesian and stuff like that. Milo Yiannopoulos took a part to play as well, but the outcome that had happened back then kind of got swept under the rug. Now we're seeing it in the forefront, but in the much bigger form of social media intervention and other people with the smallest presence having the loudest voice, right? And now they've gone and fucking trying to get the government on fucking gamers, which is wild to think about. Some things here. U.S. government-funded nonprofit enters the fray around Sweet Baby Inc. I'm just gonna call them SBI because saying that is gonna be ridiculous. In response to the recent discourse surrounding the work of the affirmative narrative consultation company, my fucking god, the mental health in video games centric nonprofit organization Take This has called on both players and the industry at large to clearly and unequivocally denounce Gamergate, which I'm one of many who have already said this, but no, these people can go fuck themselves. They're entering our space, our hobby, our pastime, some place that we want to just enjoy. And look, most gamers are not super fucking toxic as they want to claim that they are. A lot of them are very open. They're wanting to show you what they love about a game, the world, other different aspects, music, right? You're gonna find a lot of gamers. You're gonna find the extremists. You're gonna find the ones, it's gonna be everywhere, right? But gaming has such a widespread appeal, and for these people to try and make it all about themselves and to try to think that the whole fucking world, right, to siphon in on this one mindset, this ideal, just doesn't work. And you got Take This, an organization here listed on the United States government per a public disclaimer on the various white papers, blah blah blah. They are, here he goes, this joint project from the Center on Terrorism, Extremism, and Counterterrorism, Take This, an anti-disinformation AI developer, logically seeks to develop a shared framework for understanding extremism in gaming, or in games. Which right already there is just like, gaming doesn't need regulating. If anything, we do just fine having, community driven networks, I guess you could say. Steam operates the best because people that play those games are able to curate and moderate, help culminate that system. Whereas if you have an outside source that's just putting in their own fucking feedback, then yeah, it's never going to be what the gamers want, which I'll get into how that pertains later. You have all this stuff that started building up, like I mentioned last time, with Rocksteady and the whole fucking Harley Quinn killing fucking Batman like this. Fucking god awful. I also mentioned that Angrboda was race swapped, which shouldn't have been even a fucking thing in a Norse mythology game. This one too as well, the addition of making Miles a little bit more prevalent in Spider-Man 2 and uglifying what's her name, Mary J. Watson, instead of being appealing to the a normal fucking feminine face, they made her look like a dude, and so forth and so forth. They really wanted to go after us. Some other stuff I wanted to point out here. This was the clip I forgot to play last time, so we're gonna play it this time.
If you're a creative working in AAA, which I did for many, many years, put this stuff up to your higher ups. And if they don't see the value in what you're asking for when you ask for consultants, when you ask for research, go have a coffee with your marketing team and just terrify them with the possibility of what's going to happen if they don't give you what you want. If you're a creative...
Oh yeah, yep. Those are the fucking people that are in charge of these consulting firms, right? Sweet Baby Inc. is one of them. The other one is Black Gamers. Fucking hell, it's the one that I had with this fucking woman fucking screaming out the top of her fucking lungs. All right, she's from another fucking black girl gamers consulting company, and again, this was the quote I forgot to raid, but they were claiming again, Gamergate 2 is not surprised, as they thought, revolved around them, and their comfort are now realizing it doesn't. Again, they were trying to say that gamers don't have a say in the gaming industry, which is just fucking batshit crazy, because we are literally the fucking market. We are the audience, right? Every one of you that likes video games and plays on console, on PC, whatever the fuck you play on a potato, you're still a gamer, right? Well, I'll even consider the fucking mobile gamers, right? You still like to enjoy a form of media that has you interact with a screen or a controller, and it just be your own, right? You can just spend fucking 2-3 hours at a time, right? And these people are telling you, no, you don't know better than that. I know better than you, and you're gonna listen to me. Otherwise, we're gonna fucking threaten you. We're gonna blackmail you. We're gonna try and fucking call you a racist, a fucking homophobic, all these dumb fucking bigot words. It's just so stupid, and people are just tired of it. Like, no more. Gamers are definitely fucking standing up and in strides this time. Like I had mentioned this time, they tried fucking saying that having black zombies in Resident Evil 5 is fucking racist. It's like, that's not. That's just set in fucking Africa. What do you want us to do? Here's the other ones I wanted to point out too. Anita Sarkeesian, the fucking bitch who literally started Gamergate in the first time, she fucking married herself for her birthday because, again, is anything sacred to heterosexual people? No. They got to make a mockery of it. Someone that obviously hasn't really been that successful, quote unquote, is making a mockery of getting married for her birthday. And then the other stuff that I wanted to pull up, like I said, the feds are coming for extremist gamers. The fucking headline we just read. DHS and FBI aim to target gamers and in misguided fight against domestic terrorism. And lastly, DHS to spend almost $700,000 investigating radicalization in gaming. these people are fucking loony. They want control, and the fact that they can't have the story spun in their narrative is fucking driving them nuts. Someone else I wanted to point out, so fucking pause that real quick. This man right here, fucking Grums, used to work at Blizzard, and Cabrutus, the man, the myth that created this beautiful fucking curation that has ignited Gamergate. Yeah, he's, again, like I said, he's been on plenty of podcasts, just spreading the word. Humble guy, right? Who's just, he likes making music and loves video games. Doesn't like that all of this interjection of fun is being ruined, and he took it upon himself that said, hey, I'm gonna make a curation list. And then he also said he's gonna make a website that is able to, you know, filter all this stuff, so it's not gonna just be Steam. You know, you'll have the Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, because I think even Bandai Namco worked with Sweet Baby in a way, or one of these consulting firms, whatever. So this man is doing God's work for the gamers. He's researching, making sure. And something else we gotta know: just because SBI got pointed out, Sweet Baby, doesn't mean they will just disappear, right? They're gonna change their name. They're gonna become something else, right? Or if this firm does get completely smushed, they'll just go to somewhere else and then start up a new name, like I said. So you got to be really careful with like where the people go. Yeah, the business might fucking shut down, but mind you me, they will definitely find a way. They will find a way to survive, like fucking cockroaches. Right here, because the returns of investment have been so poor on Wall Street for ESG, the source of revenue is drying up. This woke machine cannot continue in the way that it is now for AAA gaming, and I think unfortunately it's so entrenched that you're not going to see much of inability to course correct, because the studios, they're just going to shut down. And what Grums was also getting at, being at a Blizzard, former whatever. I think it was marketing. No, former game executive. And he was mentioning how the tension started to build when the company got so big that at each meeting there was a pull for power in who had more people, so that they had a bigger say in the company and in their department instead of worrying about the gamer. And that's when you start to see that, like, a lot of these AAA companies are bloated to fucking high hell with overstaffed, overbloated budgets, creative blocks that stop people from actually making good artwork or good entertainment. And instead, all these sleazy, DEI people get to make their way in, SJW people that want to just tell you a fucking agenda. And instead, we lose out on good storytelling, good fucking games that we could be playing for years on end. And yes, like he mentioned, the fucking AAA industry is drying up. You're seeing indie games and AA developers make much better fucking games than we've been seeing the AAA company. Fuck, look at Pokemon. Like, I love Pokemon too, but fuck me, you can't tell me that Scarlet and Violet was top tier Pokemon, right? And all the other fucking games that were coming out that just broken. And one more final thing I want to get across before we end this off here.
Hi, my name's Jayan Lopez, and I am the founder of the Black Girl Gamers community.
All of a sudden, people are telling you to go back to the kitchen, go make me a sandwich. Why are you playing?
How much does it cost to have you twerk on me? And it can play down on your mental health. And so I needed to make a community not just for myself, but for others. With my community, the Black Girl Gamers, we always focus on the people who we're trying to empower.
It's for us as well as you.
Are you sure about that?
But yeah, those are the people that are trying to take gaming by the wheel. And unless gamers stand up and say something and drive them out of here, they will take full control, right? The tides may shift right now for a little bit, but these people are definitely going to come back with a vengeance. And let me tell you, they are always fucking revenge hungry. So it's best to just snuff them out and not let them get into this into this industry if they really don't care about actually appeasing the fucking audience that they're trying to be a part of, right? Basic economics. You have a product, and then you have the consumer. How much is that product going to be demanded by the consumer dictates the price. If the consumer doesn't want to buy that product, guess what? That means your product is worthless or not going to be very expensive. So driving the price, going bankrupt, and then they're not, set. I think it should be basic enough information that people understand that, but here we are. Let me know down in the comments below what you think, and like I said, like, comment, sub, and yeah, this will be fun. Fucking gamers unite. And other than that, y'all have a good night, good evening, and good morning. Shinigami signing out. Bye.